and let's have a look at this histogram question. Okay, first of all, let's quickly read it. The histogram below shows information about the daily energy output of a solar panel for a number of days. Calculate an estimate for the mean daily energy output. If your answer is in decimal, give it to 1 decimal place. Okay, now first of all, there's the frequency density, and these are all the energy outputs for that day. So let's look at this. So when we got here the class interval, let's just draw the table here. So we got class interval, or class width shall I call it, and over here I'm going to call this the frequency density. Okay, and from this I'm going to get the frequency. Now you should know that frequency is the same as class width times the density, frequency density. Okay, so class width here is going to be 3, and the density of that is 1. So 3 times 1, the frequency is 3. This one, it goes 3 to 5, this bar, so that's going to be 2. Class width is 2, height is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. And the next one, we've got class width is 1, and the height is 4. So we've got 1 times 4 is 4, it's the frequency. And this one, 6 to 8, is class width is 2, and the height is, frequency density is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, now it wants you to work out an estimate for the mean. Now if we do the class interval, I'll put the class interval here, and from there if we get our frequency. Okay, from this class interval, so that goes from 0 to 3. This one goes from 3 to 5. This one goes from 5 to 6. And this one goes from 6 to 8. And the frequency of that one is 3. The frequency of this is 4. This one's also 4. And this one's also 4. We worked these frequencies from here. So these were the class widths that went from 0 to 3. That went from 3 to 5, 5 to 6, and then 6 to 8. Okay, now when we're doing this, first of all, we need to get a midpoint. Okay, so from here, the midpoint here, bang in the middle, so that plus that, half it will be 1.5. The midpoint here will be 4. Add these together, will be 11. Half 11 is 5.5, that's the midpoint. And the midpoint here will be 7. So from here we do call that frequency, call that x, the midpoint, and this is called f of x, and we times these two together. So 3 times 1.5 is 4.5. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5.5, so double it is 11, double it 22, and 7, 14, 21, 28. So from here we get the total f of x. So if we add those together, number bonds, that's 40, 50. Number bonds here, 50, 60, 70, 70.5. Just go do that again. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70.5, and the total frequency is here. So 4, 8, 12, 15. Oops. Okay. Now, to get the mean, an estimation of the mean, is going to be the sum of f of x, which is this, divided by sum of frequency, which is this here. So that will be 70.5 divided by 15, and just do that on your calculator quickly. 70.5 divided by 15, and you're going to get 4.7 as your mean. Okay, so just double check. It does say to 1 decimal place. Give your answer to 1 decimal place. So calculate the estimate for the daily energy output. So the daily energy output will be 4.7 kWh, okay, per day. That's the estimation of the average.